Good morning from Delaware Permaculture Farm. So just wanted to talk a little bit about our ducks and the way we're doing the brooder this go around. So these little fellas are Muscovy ducks, and come to find out, they come in two colors, white and black. So the little yellow ones, they're going to grow out to be white, and these other guys right here, they're going to grow out to be black. And these are going on 2 weeks old, and they're eating like crazy and growing like weeds. So one of the things I have to do every day, when I have to pull all the waters and the feeders out, and then I have to rake out the compost. So we decided to not use the wood shavings like you would in a typical brooder, and we decided, well, we have this extra compost sitting around, so we will use the compost. And we actually gave up a compost bin for this for the time being. So this is compost that we had in the process of being made. So it's about a foot and a half thick. It's just unfinished rough compost. Then what we did with it was added a whole bunch of biochar. I crunched up a bunch of biochar, put it off in here. It was real funny that day. They were chewing on some of the biochar, and so they were all running around with black lips, which is hilarious. And then we sprayed some liquid fertilizer in here that had active microbes, all kind of microbiology in it. So the idea behind doing those two things is that, one, cut down on the smell, so the biochar will absorb all the excess nitrogen and ammonia from the duck manure. The microbiology from the liquid fertilizer will move into all the itty bitty pore spaces of the biochar, plus grow and move throughout the compost. Keep processing this, and that generates its own heat too, so that really helps keep these guys nice and warm. So every day now I have to get in here with a garden rake and rake all this around, break up the layer, because they are all them little bitty feet running back and forth like they're doing back there. It packs all this down. You wouldn't think something that don't weigh hardly a little bit of nothing, but yeah, they will make a layer on here that will just become a hard crust. So that's my next thing, is I got to sit here and get this rake and bust all this stuff up. And once I do that, it's nice and loose for a little while before they pack it all back down again. But it aerates the pile, keeps the pile cooking, and keeps these little guys healthy. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Make sure to follow, hit the little subscribe bell, make sure your notifications are turned on so that you won't miss the next video.